All right, everybody, what's going on out there in Long Beach tonight? Yeah, we are here, day 2. Some attrition. We started with 8, we've got 6. We've got another car joining us. Last night was a wild one. I am your host, Ryan Sage, alongside the legend of the sport, Ken Gucci. We're gonna kick things off right away, and we're about to see that happen right now. That's why we have to change these tires, but let's get things underway. Out front, Connor, Prospect driver, doing big duty here under the lights at Long Beach. Great start there by Connor. Rome Charpentier getting a little bit out of whack in his case. Huge opportunity here for the young driver to perhaps take out one of the biggest up-and-coming drivers, but Rome surging forward there towards the end and across the finish line. Here we go, second run. On the box last night with Rome Charpentier. Can he do it again? Or with a young driver, Connor O'Sullivan, make a name for himself. Here goes Rome. Much better job. Getting out to outside zone 2. Trying to establish a little bit of a gap here. Great angle by Rome out front. Here comes Connor bringing home the rear end there. And I got to give it up to that kid.
Wow.
Connor O'Sullivan gets the win. If you guys haven't seen this guy drive, it is insane. It's a smoke machine in a lot of different ways. Very consistent. Nice initiation, gets back on throttle, pushing out. Casey not giving him any room. Wall to wall there for Jonathan Hurst. Oh, and Casey loses the front end. Now left playing catch up. Has to grip up there, try to close the door on Hurst. And Hurst hit that first outside zone pretty decently. Here we go, Casey trying to take a swing at Giant. Nice initiation, pretty smooth. Quickly back on throttle. Trying to put a plume of smoke up. Pretty decent job on one. Oh, good adjustment by Hurst. And some contact there. Looks like Cole may have had an adjustment coming off of outside zone 2. Oh, and the front end washes out. Very reminiscent of last night, almost the same place. You're gonna be, basically gripping up and trying to keep the car in drift. All right, here we go. They are off. Red lights go down. Stuki, center course, moves it onto the outside line. Robert Thorne looking for an area to attack. Trying to stay on the line as Stuki does. Stuki goes super deep in outside zone 2. Robert Thorne keeping the pressure on, trying to maximize these opportunities to close the door. Great navigation through that final inside clip by both drivers. And all right, here we go. Run number 2, Robert Thorne. Fresh air out front. Oh, look at that. Daniels, he dives in. There was contact at initiation. And Robert Thorne is going to play this out. Now, Robert Thorne, because there was contact there, if he's not at fault, that would mean that Stuki would have an incomplete on that run. And it is going to be Robert Thorne getting the win, moving on. So I will lay out, but when he put 6 up, that blew me away.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's just a by run, right? He doesn't have to go that hard at outer zone 3.
Red lights extinguishing, we are underway. First battle in the final 4, Connor O'Sullivan. The Prospect driver taking on Jonathan Hurst. Does do a pretty good job getting out there, but Hurst is not gonna let him get away. Hurst closing the door. 2 teammates coming through the center section of outside zone 3. Hurst on the inside, and Hurst comes up tight. Really knocked it out of the park. Continues to make a name for himself. Let's see if he can do it again here. Under the lights. Big long e-brake pull, but pushes out. Comes up a little bit short on outside zone 1. Oh, out to 2. Much better job. But look at the young one. Look at the young kid.
Wow.
Connor O'Sullivan not being fit. Oh, and got contact at inside clip 1, but they drive through it. All right, it looks like we are going to roll it over. Oh, and it's a split decision. Is that right? Okay. One driver going for Jonathan Hurst and two going for Connor O'Sullivan. D-cell lights, all green. And for Forest, right back onto throttle, way out to outside zone 1, incredible. But Robert Thorne sticking with him. Oh, now cuts the line. Give Forest an advantage in outside zone 2. Thorne a little shaken up there near the touch and go, takes out that cone. Now you can measure them together.
And we know Robert Thorne is a very fast, quick driver.
A lot of power in that car, quick, snappy.
Oh!
Big D-cell lights on initiation, and Forest was closing the door there. Yeah, this will be a tough one, I'm certain about it. It was a big D-cell on initiation, and it is a D-cell zone, but we kind of know the tendencies of drivers, so judges are definitely going to have to dig deep into the analysis here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And it's Robert Thorne, another split decision here. And we are off. First, second, third, fourth. Right into initiation. Great job by Connor. Getting out to outside zone 1. Look at Robert Thorne. The proximity is incredible. Almost superseding the front wheels. Trying to manage the location of his line. Keep that driving pressure on, and you see the traditional racing skills coming out. All right, here we go. Robert Thorne. Might need a little bit of a comeback here. Great initiation. Moving into outside zone 1. Connor shallow in the chase. Oh no, is Connor gonna give it away here? Can he rebuild it back up? It's a great lead here by Robert Thorne. If he's, and we see a stall there at the end by Connor O'Sullivan. He was charging through the first and second sections of the course. In third place, make some noise for Forest Wang. When I say the winner, you know who second place is. Your winner here, second night, Super Drift. Make some noise for Robert Thorne. And congratulations, a strong performance for second place, Connor O'Sullivan. Congratulations, bud. Back down there on course, congratulations to those three drivers, Forest Wang, Connor O'Sullivan, and Robert Thorne. For Ryan Sage, Ken Gushi, Daijiro Yoshihara, and all of the fans here tonight, everybody from the Long Beach Grand Prix, Vernons Vandevelde, all the way from across the world, staying with us for the whole week. Thank you, and good night.